is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Oh, hi. Welcome to your Friday.
Afternoon, Swanee.
It's a particularly good Friday because there's a big injection of new Kylie.
Absolutely. Tension 2 dropped today because one Tension album wasn't enough.
I have a real problem with two albums being named the same thing but with just a 2 on the end. I don't like it.
I usually would be with you, but given her sort of rebirth, I feel like it fits because she's still in this Tension era. Can you
Oh, God, I'll forgive her anything. I will forgive her anything. And what a great day, Friday, to drop it so we can enjoy it over the weekend.
Exactly right.
I am also enjoying over the weekend. I'm going to go to the movies. I'm going to go and see Runt, which I know it's a kid's film and you would rather die. But David Stratton has said about it that it's the best film. It's the best film since. It's the best kids.
Cheers, Granny Swan.
David Stratton and Margaret Pomeranz, who I still refer to always for their opinions on movies. He said it's the greatest family film since Babe.
That's huge, Babe.
Yes, and I loved Babe.
I don't think anything could top Babe, but I'm interested to hear about it. I'm just proud of you for getting out of the house.
Thank you. Plus, extra large popcorn.
Duh.
To myself. And I leave there like a cartoon animal in the desert. I'm so thirsty and I have no regrets. What are you most looking forward to this weekend, Jack?
I am off to the Caulfield Cup Carnival here in Melbourne tomorrow. There's still tickets available if you want to go. It's always a great day, so I'm sure I'll spam you with suit outfit pictures.
And you will be smelling like a wrung-out napkin on Monday.
You're not wrong. After 3 o'clock, we'll also be sending someone to Sri Lanka in Chrissy's Quizzy.
Today's the day.
Today is the day. But 132410 in Say G'day, we want to ask what you're most excited for this weekend.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
I can smell the weekend from here, Jack.
Chrissy's Say G'day.
Yes, I am going to the movies. I'm going to go and see Runt, as I said before, but I'm most excited about the popcorn.
Ovs. Do you get a post mix? What's your go-to?
No, I'm not. No, I like water, and I know that that's very daggy. It's like the equivalent of getting the fruit bag instead of the fries. But yeah, I don't like post mix.
Don't you?
No.
I did not know this about you.
Yeah, no, I don't. I would never, ever order it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
When you drank, did you enjoy post mix? Because on a hangover, there's nothing like a post mix.
Oh, I wouldn't have cared less. I was drunk most of the time. 302410, say g'day and tell us what you are most looking forward to for the weekend. Hello, Trishy.
Hello, Chrissy. I love you. I'm so excited to speak to you, and I love you even more now that I know you're a rabbit mum.
I am a rabbit mum. I tell you what, Trish, I had no idea I would love these rabbits like I do.
Oh, they're just divine. I just thought, Chrissy's got rabbits.
We'll have to do a full deep dive on rabbit mothering later on. But Trish, what are you most looking forward to this weekend?
I'm going to Early Beach.
Well, look at you, Miss Fancy Pants.
Look at me. I'm so excited about that too.
Have you bought some fresh bathers off Temu?
Timur.
Yeah, Timur.
Timur.
Oh, Timur.
Not Timu, Timur.
Have you been on to Timur for a little twin set?
I love Timur.
So do I.
Fantastic.
Oh, look,
but the bathers, I'm not sure about the bathers.
It's something else we need to talk about. We need to talk about Timur and the bunnies and how much fun you're going to have on the Whitsundays. Thank you so much, Trish. God,
Priceline
Trish
Pharmacy
has made my
voucher.
weekend already. What a
She
darling.
is a vibe. Let's go to Neil, Swanee.
Hi, Neil.
Hi, you guys.
How are you, love?
I'm very good, thank you.
What's on the agenda this weekend, Neil?
I am going motocross riding here with my friend Campbell.
Ooh.
So very much looking for that. Although I'm in strict instructions from my wife to come home in one piece.
I was going to say, please don't die.
No, we won't. We're sort of fairly seasoned riders these days, but we sort of still like to get out and about.
All right.
Neil, is Campbell's last name Heath?
No, it's Campbell Bott.
Got it. I know a Campbell Heath that's mad for motocross riding.
Oh my God, imagine if that was
weird.
true. That would be so weird.
Priceline Pharmacy voucher for you, Neil.
And Tony, let's finish with you. The weekend is seconds away. What is going on for you?
My gorgeous daughter is coming to visit from Sale and with some friends, and they're going to see Stray Kids, a K-pop band.
Oh, yes. Now, how old is your daughter?
26.
How long has it been? How long has it been since you've seen her, Tony with an I?
Yes, Tony with an I. About 6 months.
Oh, God, I can't imagine that, Tony. I get to see my girl every day. What's it like when you don't get to see them every day?
It's pretty hard, actually, but thank God for FaceTime. And my middle one's just come back from 3 months in Europe, so it was just awesome being in touch.
Oh, my God. I mean, this means that you've done such a great job, Tony, but my heart breaks every time you miss those girls.
Tony, has your daughter at least invited you to K-pop so you get to spend a lot of time together while she's down?
100% not.
Priceline Pharmacy voucher for you, Tony.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Bubble Skincare has landed exclusively at Priceline Pharmacy. Affordable, high quality and effective. Face your days with confidence. Bubble is a new school approach to skincare designed to deliver long-lasting results.
Shop now in store at Priceline Pharmacy. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Thank you. A million thank yous, Jack, for introducing me to Reddit.
It's just the best.
I'm so new to it. And if you just want if you've sort of got to the end of Instagram or Facebook or whatever, and you want something fresh and new, Reddit is the answer. It's so funny because it's like you're just walking into a room in a house full of people saying amazing things.
Exactly right, Swan. And people that you don't know. That's
Yes.
why I love it. If you get sick of seeing the same people on your Instagram or TikTok feeds,
That's it.
jump on Reddit. And also, it makes you feel better about your own life.
Correct. And I wanted to ask you about Reddit. Are you a feeder or just a reader?
Oh, no, just a reader.
Yeah, me too. I never contribute.
Yeah, absolutely not.
I love this one, though. This one really piqued my interest. Here is a question. What do women do when they've got no help to zip or unzip the backs of their dresses? What a great question. This guy goes on to say, we've got a tenant that lives with us in our building, and one night we got a knock on the door. It was the woman who rents from us. My wife answered the door, said she was going out, but needed a hand to zip up her dress. My wife acted like it was the most natural request in the world. The woman turned around, she got zipped up, and off she went. Well, this guy went to bed. He could not stop thinking about it because I was trying to go to sleep later that night, and I wondered, what would this woman do when she returned and needed help unzipping to get out of the said dress? Or, alternatively, what if you live alone and you don't have someone that you can knock on the door? What do you do with this dress?
It poses a great question that I've never thought about because a lot of the times, being like the gay best mate, I'm always the one zipping up the dress, or even at the radio awards with Lauren Phillips we work with, I had to run down and help her.
And here's the thing, there's not one item of clothing that a man has to wear that has
No.
to zip up from the back.
But as a chick, you do. Like, there'd be so many girls going out on a Friday night tonight
Yeah.
that live alone. What do you do?
Yeah. Well, there are many, many options, and I'm thrilled to tell you. One is you need to work out what you're doing with the dress before you do your hair and makeup.
Yeah, okay.
So you've got to get the dress on first because it involves yanking it. Sometimes you fashion a hook out of an old school coat hanger.
Wow.
And hook the zip up. And then you get that on. Then you put your robe on so that you protect the dress.
From the makeup.
And then you do your hair and makeup, because otherwise, if you do the dress last, then you'll get your hand
Of
on
course.
your arm on your face, and that's no good.
So much admin and thought.
Yes. I mean, there are many. The story that comes to mind is that I went to, sadly, a funeral a few years ago, and I went by myself, and I knew that my mum was coming. Anyway, she arrived. She obviously had this outfit that she wanted to wear to the funeral. She was going to wear it by hook or by crook. She lives alone. She turned up. Her dress was undone at the back by
Yes, Patty.
at least 15 centimetres. And I was in the back of the church when she arrived, and I just watched her sit down, and then, of course, her back is to everybody, and all you can see is...
No.
I know. I could not wait to get to her and just quickly zip her up. But here's another story. Because I am a woman and I know about the backs of dresses.
Yeah.
And I had to write... Remember, I used to be an advertising copywriter.
Yeah.
And copywriters come up with concepts. It's not just the word, it's the concept of the ad. And I was at uni and I had to do an ad for... like a huge dating platform at the time. I think it was rsvp.com.
Yes,
It was just an assignment. And the image that I came up with was a woman on the tram going to work with her zip undone. And any woman seeing that knows that woman is single.
A single gal.
That she is a single woman and there's no one around to help her zip that goddamn dress
You
up.
marketing genius. The other story that comes to mind, just as we've been talking, the one time at the other end of the spectrum when you go home and go to bed and you don't know what to do. I remember at the Logies 2 years ago, you went back to your hotel room, passed out in your dress because you couldn't have it. None of us could come up to unzip it for you.
I had to sleep in my dress because I could not reach around.
You poor thing, Swan.
Reach around. There you go.
Reach around.
Yes.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Now, I'm trying to be a really good girl, Jack, and I'm trying to sort of spread my musical wings a little bit.
Oh, I thought you were going to say keep the bunny's door shut.
No, I'm very good with the bunnies. Thank you very much. I wasn't responsible for the escapologist. But, I know that it makes you sick that all I listen to is Taylor Swift, and it's starting to make me sick too because...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I feel like my brain and my sort of musical appreciation is getting atrophied by just going to what makes me feel good, which is Taylor Swift. And not a word of a lie, there are days where I listen to Tortured Poets Department 10 times.
Do you not just feel like you're living in Groundhog Day?
I love it so much. But when you love something, you've got to change it.
You've got to. And also, my big thing with you is 2024 has been an elite year in music.
Agreed.
There is so much great new stuff out there and a lot of new emerging artists that have popped off.
Yes. And look, to be honest, I don't really know how to find out who the new people are. Apart from what I get at Nova, which I love.
Yeah.
And I'm lucky to get, that sort of delivered to me.
Or me, like sometimes pushing people down your throat like Charlie.
That's right. So in the end, what I'm doing is I'm going with Spotify's suggestions.
Got it.
So, Casey Musgraves came up the other day and I thought, I really like an old song of hers. I'm going to listen to a new album. So I turned it on and I listened to her new album 6 times in a row. This is my favourite song from it.
I saw a sign or an omen.
It's called Cardinal. It's really good. I mean, look.
Is it a little bit Sabcap coded?
Very.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And look, there's nothing more insufferable than people talking about music that you don't know.
I know.
But this is me, this is like self-improvement.
Yeah, you're not doing it to try to shove it down our throats. It's just like,
not.
Look at me, I'm doing self-therapy.
I'm trying something new. And then Spotify said, hey, you might like this album. It's by an artist called Griff. And let me tell you, I loved it. The album is Vertigo. I listen to it often now.
Okay. She's widening her horizons.
Yes. Then they offered me an artist called Gracie Abrams. Never even heard of her. Started listening.
That's just the way life goes.
And I'm like, not bad. Not bad at all.
Is she like a young Taylor vibe almost?
How do you know me so well, Spotify? And then this song started.
Felt good about you till I didn't. Fought hard through premonition.
Yeah, and I'm like, this is absolutely my vibe. I like her. And then this song happened. And I went, hang on a minute.
This all sounds like Taylor.
I heard this song and I dropped what I was making muffins at the time. And I dropped it and I turned it up really, really loud. And I wanted to inject it into my veins. And then I'm like,
oh, that is Taylor.
That's my queen and saviour.
Why do all roads lead back?
All roads lead back. I'm like Al Pacino in The Godfather.
Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in.
Just when I thought I was out, she pulls me back in.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
I hope you're gearing up for a gorgeous weekend, but let's do this.
Chrissy's clickbait.
This next story is like proof that you cannot win in today's society if you're a celebrity.
Yeah.
They do the wrong thing without wanting to or thinking they are. Selena Gomez, who I am sure is a very good person. And also, what a tune.
I miss playing this. Can we please re-add this? Oh, wow, 4 seconds. Thanks, guys. Can we add that back into rotation?
Yes. I mean,
Tune.
all of them. She's a great actor, great singer, and fabulous person. She was out and about, and she's sort of slipped a $20 bill to a homeless man.
Yeah.
There were people around. It wasn't like a staged thing. She was just helping someone out. Have a good meal.
Okay, that's it, guys. Thank you.
Have a good meal, she says. Anyway, someone was filming that, unfortunately, and everyone has something to say about it, and mainly it's negative, like this. Should have given him at least $50. $20 is nothing nowadays in New York. Can't even buy a pack of smokes and a tall boy beer for that anymore.
Like, jog on, red eye guy.
Another said that's like a penny split into 100 parts for her.
Guys!
I think everybody's missing the point.
She's clearly been ushered, away quite quickly by her management and security. The fact she even has cash on her is great. I wouldn't have cash to give someone.
Well, either do I, ever. I don't even know what my PIN is. My PIN number is for the... If anyone asks for cash, I just go, I'm so sorry. I can't access
walk out?
it. I can't access it. I just say, I'm so sorry.
Hang on. Let's just stop here. What do you mean? If someone asks, so if you're spending over $100, you need to put your PIN in.
No, I know that.
Oh, you know your PIN?
But if I have to go to him at like a bank and put my card in and put a PIN number in, no idea.
I can give you an ATM tutorial.
How will you know what my PIN is? You won't.
No, I'm just teaching you how to do it. What are you saying? That you don't know how to use an ATM or you don't know your PIN?
I don't know my PIN, and also I don't know how to use an ATM.
So, but sometimes you'll need your PIN when you're spending over $100. That's what my question was.
It's different for the credit card.
Oh my God.
This
credit
is
card, too much
the,
for chaotic
the credit
Chrissy.
card I can do. That's fine.
You need to have just one PIN for all your cards. That's what I do.
How do I do that?
Oh, let's just
And
not
also,
worry.
when I go to the ATM, it says, what account do you have? And I try all of them. Check, savings. I try them all, and the only one that works is credit card, and then I've got to spend,
so much.
4% because it's a cash advance.
Yeah, that is grim. I hate doing that.
My kids need cash for, feast days and whatever,
Of
know.
course,
And
the
I'm
Mother's Day stall.
Can't help you.
No, soz, mate.
Anyway.
Ask them if they've got Apple Pay.
Also, slip into our DMs if you want, just to tell me how bad I am. We like that sort of thing.
Leave Selena alone.
All right, let's move on to cactus plants. Also leave cactuses alone.
Yeah.
I'm speaking specifically to you, the Mayor of Plettenberg. Hallo, Achtung, mein Name ist der Mayor of Plettenberg. I live in North Rhine-Westphalia. I'm
good.
German. And he has banned cacti.
Why?
From all municipal buildings because somebody hurt themselves on them.
Oh, boo-hoo, what an idiot. Don't go near a cactus plant.
I must say, you know how they're very dangerous?
Yeah.
It doesn't just hurt you. It can cause an infection because there's some sort of poison in the spike.
Really?
Yeah. They're a bit more serious than you would think.
Oh.
If you stand on one, better get a lawyer, son, as that famous band that escapes my mind said.
I remember growing up, my pop had a cactus at the top of his sort of veranda where the front door was.
Chic.
Because he thought that would scare away intruders.
Oh, did he? I bet you he also is the sort of guy that doesn't know his PIN number.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Oh, you are listening to the Chrissy Swan Show. Welcome to it.
Friday afternoons here, Swanee, and it's the biggest hour of our week right now.
I agree. I've been looking forward to this all week. We are about to give away a trip to Sri Lanka.
Yes.
Someone is going. I mean, it's just magic. Imagine getting that news. I would love it.
Our carryover champ is on the line, but 13, 24, 10, if you think you can beat them and take this trip, it's worth $7,500.
Can you imagine?
I just want to be on a beach in Sri Lanka right now.
So do I.
Also coming up before 4, we're going to catch up with comedian Felicity Ward, who stars in the new Office.
Yes, there's an Australian version of The Office that is live on Prime Video, and she's the Australian David Brent.
What
an honour. Yeah.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
This is the moment we've all been waiting for.
Experience Sri Lanka with Sri Lankan Airlines, connecting you to non-stop excitement and fun. Book now at SriLankan.com. Chrissy's Sri Lankan Quizzy.
I don't want to go on too much about it because it will just make everybody nervous, but on Monday we announced that we had an amazing holiday to give away thanks to Sri Lankan Airlines to the gorgeous location of Sri Lanka, valued at $7,500. Every day we've been playing Quizzy and there's been a carryover champion.
Yes.
Whoever ended up here at this point today on Friday was going to be playing for the holiday. And it turns out that it's Christy. Hello, Christy.
Hi, Christy. Hi, Jack.
Hey, Christy. How many days have you played?
Since Tuesday. So today's the 4th day.
I don't want to talk too much about it, Christy, all right? I don't want to freak anybody out. We do have to give an opponent to you, and today's worthy adversary is Emma. Hello,
Yep.
Emma.
Hello, how you going?
Wouldn't it be wonderful to go to Sri Lanka? Have you always wanted to go?
Always. It would be amazing.
Oh, God. Well, good luck, ladies. You know how this works. Your names are your buzzers. It's the best of 5. Christy is our carryover champion, but Emma, if you win this, you get the holiday just as easily as she can.
Let's get down to business, ladies. Someone is about to win a trip to Sri Lanka. What a great Friday. Question number 1.
Can you name one of the 2 main languages spoken in Sri Lanka?
Christy.
Yes, Christy?
Emma. Sinhala?
Correct.
1 point to Christy. Question number 2.
Rafael Nadal recently announced his retirement. Which sport did he play?
Emma.
Yes, Emma.
Tennis.
Correct. That's 1 apiece. Question number 3. Can you name the artist that released an album titled Tension 2?
Emma.
Yes,
Christy.
Emma.
Oh, my God. I've just gone blank.
Christy?
Kylie.
Correct. That is 2 apiece. Question number 4. Zac Efron is celebrating a birthday today.
No, sorry, Swanee. That's 2 points to Christy, 1 to Emma.
Oh,
Two
okay.
apiece.
Sorry. Correction. This is for the win, Christy. Zac Efron is celebrating a birthday today. Can you name the film he starred in alongside Vanessa Hudgens and Ashley Tis? Yes, Christy?
High School Musical.
Christy, you're going to Sri Lanka!
Oh, my God.
You did it! My God, what a battle!
That was a battle. Congratulations.
Well
Thank
done.
you, Emma.
Well done, Emma. You have got the bum bag, but let's talk to you for a second, Christy. You are going to Sri Lanka. It is going to be the most amazing holiday you've ever had.
Oh, my God. My husband and I have not been away together since our honeymoon, which is a long time ago.
How long
this is gonna be
ago?
amazing.
How long ago, Christy?
15 years.
You are going to have the most amazing time, Christy. Congratulations and have the best weekend.
Thank you so much. It's going to be a great weekend.
Oh, you really worked hard for that, girlfriend. You've earned it.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
We are so thrilled to welcome to the studio Felicity Ward. Hello.
Hello. How are you, Chrissy?
Look, it's such a thrill to see you IRL. I've been stalking you like a mad woman
Thank
on
you so
Instagram.
much. I appreciate that. What have you garnered from stalking me?
Bitch can move.
Chrissy came into the office. She's like, Jack, you've got to watch Felicity Ward doing jazz ballet on her Instagram.
Yeah, I'm jazz ballet till I die, mate. Like 1991, 1992, Peninsula School of Dance and Drama.
I just loved
Shout out
it.
Miss Angela. She yelled at us, I would say abusively, for a couple of years. Mum was always late dropping us off, like always. And Miss Angela's like, what are you yelling at? And you're like, well, I am 11. Why are you yelling at me?
That's exactly right.
Yes, but a lot
and
of
I just,
split leaps.
I love the expression on your face when you're doing it. I love the buzzies bouncing. I love all of it.
Jazz ballet is in your, like, once you get trained in jazz ballet, it's very hard. Like, if I'm trying to do any other kind of dance, I like to think occasionally of myself as someone who can dance.
Yeah.
But every now and again, like, I just want to do a split leap. I just want to, like, I have very good, like, extension, good straight lines, you know,
Yeah.
and that's
Yes.
not very hip hop to have straight lines and long, gentle extensions.
I want to acknowledge that we have a professional dancer in our midst.
I did tap and jazz on the Peninsula growing up, and then I ended up at the
What
Victorian.
Peninsula?
I went to a school called Ladisha School of Dance.
Ladisha.
Can still have the hip flexes
Yes!
and everything.
Oh my God. I don't know if I can still do that. For anyone
Give it a
listening,
go.
I'm about to
Yes!
nearly.
Can I
That hurt.
tell you that? Okay, so Felicity Ward just extended her leg up, and one of the things that I've seen in my life that lives in my head rent free.
Oh, I think I know what you're going to say.
And I think of it, it's so weird. I think of this image comes into my mind at least once a week. Or
Really?
once a fortnight, yes. Years ago,
Years
you
ago.
did a stand-up
Routine
act, yes,
about a cat
about a cat.
licking itself.
Yes.
Yep.
And every time I see a cat, a little thought bubble of
Oh,
you
my God.
really going for it with the leg extended,
There
it pops
was-
into my head.
Well, that was a jazz ballet leg
Of
cat.
course it was.
Cat leg. There was a couple of photos of that, and for years it just haunted me on the internet where people would go, oh, you know, Felicity Ward's appearing in this, and it was just me pretending to lick myself as a cat. And it's my own fault. Like, I got no one else to blame, let's be honest.
It haunts you and it haunts me
And it
to
does
this
haunt
day.
you.
Speaking of amazing things that Felicity Ward is doing, The Office.
Yeah, mate.
Drops today on Prime Video. Go and watch it.
All 8 episodes. You can binge it today.
Oh, that is good.
I coined the phrase, which I was quite proud of, you can have a cringe binge. You can binge 8 episodes of going, oh, no.
When this opportunity came up, when I presume your agent called and said, look, I've got something.
Yeah.
Were you like, I hope I get it?
Yeah, I look. You will know this, Chrissy, but when you have been around a few years, auditions, I'm not being rude, don't excite me anymore because I assume that I'm not going to get them, or even if I get them, it won't go ahead.
Yes.
Or it goes ahead, but then it gets thwarted at some point. And that's the bit that people don't see.
The excitement is gone. It's like sex in a long-term relationship.
Yeah. Like if you
I'll turn up, I'll do what you want me to do.
If you get it, great. Like no one expected that. Very low expectations. Like, hey, good for you. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, I would like to be paid. So like when the audition came up, I was like, oh, okay. And then it was a callback, and then it was like chemistry tests, and then it was such a long process before I got the part. I'd sort of forgotten about it, and then I got the call, and I had a cry. I had a little cry.
You did. Of course you did.
I'm a big wuss.
You are stepping into the shoes of David Brent. I mean, that's the role.
Yep.
Do you have a favourite office? Because it's always a great dinner party conversation. Which series is your favourite?
Okay.
Apart from the Australian one.
Apart from the Australian one. There's 2 things to say here. Number one, I had never seen an episode of The American Office until we'd finished filming ours. I'd never seen it.
Wow.
And then I got back to... Oh, and also on the last day of filming our ones, they're all original scripts. So there's nothing from storyline scripts, characters, they're all original, right? But on the last day of filming our one, we did a couple of some of the more the famous monologues, just in case they ended up going, you know what, we do want to use that because I don't live in Australia. So they were covering their bases. So I did the monologue, people say I'm the best boss, blah, 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 like that one. I get back to the UK after we'd finished filming, and I was like, I haven't watched TV for ages. And I pop on the TV, and then you know how on streaming services they have just a little trailer, a snippet.
Yeah.
And it is Steve Carell saying, people say I'm the best boss. And I was like, oh my God, that's me. And then I went, I should probably watch some of The American Office. I started from season 2. Look, I'm very glad I didn't watch it before we filmed because I was like, Stephen Carell is a very talented.
He's very good.
I've watched Ep 1 and absolutely loved it. And there's a little narrative in it I really loved where someone is trying to flog some office chairs on eBay.
Oh, yeah.
And it made me wonder, what's the weirdest thing you've bought or sold online, Felicity Ward? Have you ever made a weird purchase?
I don't know if I've made a weird purchase. I mostly just buy clothes or sell clothes.
It's the pickup that drives me, to
Facebook
Marketplace.
Oh, my God. Yeah. No.
So when you're selling clothes, are people coming to get them or are you posting it out?
No, we're posting it.
God.
Oh, yes.
Oh, mate. There's Vinted, which is we've got Depop as well in the UK, but they've got Vinted. That's what I mostly buy and sell on. It's absolutely fantastic.
I mean, the best thing that ever came out of COVID was the word contactless and the concept that goes with it.
Yum.
Felicity Ward,
leave it on the doorstep.
Thank you so much for coming in. The Office is available on Prime Video from today. And in honour of David Brent and The Office and your new role and your jazz ballet background, will you please be upstanding?
Oh, I think I know what you're going to do.
Thank you so much. Catch it on Prime.
You're welcome.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
It's Friday, and that means this.
Chrissy's correspondence.
Let's kick off with Jo, shall we? She's had a question about my glasses. I have now fallen in love with this style, this new aviator brown.
They suit you. They're great.
Do you know what? I look at myself and I feel cool. I feel cooler than I am.
You are.
There you go.
Cool.
But don't you think these make me look cooler than I am?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
As in, I did a photo shoot on Saturday and I wanted some photos with glasses on because I reckon I look cooler with them on.
Yeah, I get it.
You know?
It really adds a sophisticated,
Thank you,
elevated
Jack.
look.
Yes. Jo has asked, I'm in the market for new reading glasses as I'm getting older. Where do you get your glasses from? Always and forever Specsavers, mate. Always and forever. In fact, we might be able to send you a little voucher. What do you think?
Yes, I think we would be able to.
Send you a voucher. See what we can do anyway. Caitlin also asked us a question about the great Kylie Minogue, which makes sense because today is a big day for Minogue fans.
Yeah, tension 2.
Attention to the album is released today. Has she got a name for followers? Like, you know, Katie's got her kitty cats, Katy Perry.
Tom, buzz in and tell us what...
There's Swifties.
They're called lovers.
Oh, of course. All the lovers. Of course.
I love her, but I don't want to be called a lover. That's lame.
You're very brutal. Caitlin has said, I used to walk with my mum and brother to school, but I can't remember what school the Minogues went to. I can. Camberwell High.
Of
you don't
course.
hardly mind.
Centre of the universe.
Centre of the universe royalty. Rachel and Amber reached out after hearing about my bunny Chicago. It has been... I've got to do a post on my personal page because I'm inundated with, is she okay?
And can we upload the photo as well of her in the podcast studio looking down on everyone?
Yes, absolutely.
Great.
So what happened was my bunny went missing. Eventually, we found it like 12 hours later. It was a very, very hard time. She was watching us from my podcast studio, which is above the garage and looks over the backyard. She was just watching, and I've got a gorgeous photo of just a little tiny bunny silhouette in the window. But we've all been reunited and we're very, very happy about it. Here we go. Gary has slid into my DMs. Gary with 2 R's, just like the Major. It's the right way to spell it, it'll tell you.
The Major would be happy with that.
Now, we are still fighting about whether it's okay to back into a car park. It's not.
Of course it is. It's the right thing to do. Reverse into your car spaces because then you exit in a more swift fashion. But anyway, the majority of the world, just so you know, is on my side. So that's all
wrong.
good.
That's not even true. Gary, who used to be an idiot like you, has had to concede defeat. And he goes, you okay? You got me. Listening to your show this week, you're absolutely right with the backing in of the car. Because you're in tandem with someone, they go past the spot.
You wait. That's called tailgating, mate.
It's not.
Yeah, it is. Gary's just trying to kiss your ass.
God, I just hate you so much when you fight me over this in particular.
Alrighty, let's finish with one, Swanee.
Okay, we're going to finish with this one. And I do not know from whence it came or what it means. And they are my favourite ones. Simon. Great to see you rocking the pubes, Chrissy. Keep it real.
What?
I do not know if it's a spelling error. I mean, it's true, but how does Simon know?
The Chrissy Swan Show.
The weekend is seconds away, but even before that, the great Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel, let's go clicking for the last time.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
I'm really looking forward to this weekend, and I hope you are too. I just can't wait for some reason.
Because you get to see Runt, Swanee. You're going to see Runt.
I'm going to see Runt, and there's another animated film that I want to see. And I can't think of the name of it, but I saw it when I was looking up sessions for Runt.
Great. You should do a double whammy, a double header.
I might.
Just sleep in the cinema overnight. Don't go home.
Yes. Speaking of sleeping in the cinema, I'm sure Britney Spears loves that sort of thing.
I don't reckon she does much sleeping.
No, I don't think she does either. Although she's been sort of quiet, I guess. Anyway, I still worry about her. But she has got a list of queens. You know how I've got a list of queens that grows? Drew Barrymore's on there. Taylor's on there, obviously. She also has a list of queens. She calls them her girl crushes.
Yeah.
And on there are Pamela Anderson. I really love her too. What do you think of her turning up to all the events without makeup on?
I'm all for it.
I love it.
I'm for anyone like that. Like if she was rocking up in drag, I'd love it. If you're rocking up with no makeup, I love it. Do what you want to do.
It makes her seem very smart, I think.
I agree.
She is very smart. Natalie Portman, I'd forgotten. She's one of mine too, Brittany. Thank you for the tip-off.
Really?
Oh, I love Natalie Portman. Yeah.
I wouldn't pick you as someone that likes her.
Really?
She's got a bit of a dark aura about her.
Really?
Yeah. Anyway.
No, I like her. Selena Gomez, gorgeous. Drew Barrymore, of course. And also Camila Cabello.
Oh, Peg wouldn't be happy with that.
No. Her arch nemesis. I'm sure it's got something to do with Shawn Mendes. Anyway, Brittany says,
Camila Cabello, the singer, because she's so darn pretty and she makes me giggle out loud.
I mean, put it down, Brittany.
She goes on to say,
her personality is so sweet and kooky. I think it's healthy to be silly.
Okay.
She also throws in Kendall Jenner in there. But Camila Cabello has seen this and has said, I love you. The girl crush is forever mutual. Britney Spears.
They've clearly never met.
Britney's not allowed to leave her house. Are you joking? Britney's not allowed to. Are you joking?
Yeah, I know.
Britney can't meet new people.
Britney wouldn't be able to find her front door, mate.
Can I tell you? That's harsh, but probably true. I've never been in the mood for a Britney Spears song and searched it out.
Really?
Never, and I never will.
Probably because it sounds like a robot.
I enjoy it when we play it.
But you're not going to seek it out.
I would never go search Britney Spears play Stronger.
I think I'm with you. I rarely do either. A song I am seeking out at the moment, and as we go into the weekend, I'm going to force this down your throat.
Oh, great.
Camila Cabello has featured on a song at the moment that's great called Move by Adam Port, and she's done a verse on it, and it's a vibe.
Oh, that sounds like it.
Ready, Camila, now. Doesn't this just take you to a beach in Mykonos?
It's really good. It's fabulous. But the first bit, play it again. Listen. That sounds like it's 11 o'clock at night on a summer's night and a big blowfly's got caught between your window and your curtain. You ready?
Now you've ruined my weekend and that song's for me. We'll be back Monday. Bye.
See ya.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.